I'm sorry. I just watched the Umbrella Academy the other day. So like seeing these musical numbers in these shows right now, I don't know what's happening. I'm not mad at it, but hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek Chic, and we are back with another reaction to The Boys. We're now on to episode 5 of season 3, which is called The Last Time to Look on This World of Lies. Long title, very specific, but I have a feeling it's going to come either be a line inside of the episode or really like bring us to a point. So the last episode had a lot go down, the highlights being the fact that Edgar has been taken out as the head of VOD, and now Homelander and the Seven are apparently in charge, aka Homelander, because all the Seven are scared of him. He unfortunately found out about the fact that Annie was trying to raise a mini resistance within the Seven. She should have known not to talk so much, but I understand it. It's poor Annie, you know, she's still pretty naive. And we also saw that, unfortunately, her ex ended up dying as a result of that, too. I think that's a notable thing. I think that's going to play in her head for a while. And then on the other side of things, we had Kumiko basically talking to Frenchie and saying she's ready to leave the Billy's team as soon as possible because she feels like Billy doesn't respect her as anything other than muscle. And of course, the team as a whole found out that Billy has been juicing for a while now. And of course, Huey, for the first time, decided to take the V24 because he's been going through his own weird existential crisis, which is making me insane. But I don't know whether or not it was good or bad. I guess for what ended up happening at the compound, it's a good thing at least one of them had the V24. Huey was somewhat clutch, but really just a pain. Really just a distraction, I'd say. And of course, we had the big reveal that Soulja Boy is still alive. I mean, we knew that from the preview, so that's not a big shock to us as viewers, but obviously this is going to be huge for MM because this is a massive, plot point for him and his character. And of course, the bigger thing is that Soulja Boy's got new abilities. Something that now, some kind of starburst that came from his chest and that Kumiko got the brunt of. And whatever that blast is now that he's able to do, it seems to have the same effect that whatever the Russians used to take him down as far as making him vulnerable, it seems to be having the same effect on whoever gets hit by this blast. And in this case, it's Kumiko. So obviously bad for Kumiko because she's never been wounded this bad, I don't think, without the backup plan of healing. But good in the sense of if God forbid something bad happens to Kumiko, which I'm praying doesn't happen, at least they now have the proof that the Russians do have something that could potentially make Homelander at least vulnerable enough to take out. And that's really the first step to, whatever the plan is that they're trying to accomplish here. So lots is going on here. The plot is definitely in the thick of everything. I am loving it and I'm ready to jump into this episode. So I'm about to do that. But before I do, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, if you have not been here before, I do reactions to all sorts of shows. And if you like this reaction and would like to see more, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when I do more reactions to this. And if you like this video, I'd appreciate it very, very much if you hit that thumbs up button as well. Man, me and this mic, I gotta move it down. Okay. And for those who've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. Same goes for you. Please join the fam if you haven't already. We're getting closer to 10K every day, and I appreciate it if you were there with me. All right, that out of the way, guys. Let's get into the episode right about now. Oh, I forgot. MM can understand Russian. Wow, that's some testing. Oh, I forgot. They can't really bring her to a hospital, can they?
20 sieverts of radiation, sulfuric acid cocktails, more or less shoved Chernobyl right up his ass.
I mean, from the sounds of things, I don't think MM is feeling that bad for him.
You don't give a shit about Kumiko. Anyone else?
Oh, come off it, mate. Look, I took a fucking drug. And in case you forgot, I just saved your life.
Too soon. Way too soon, Billy.
Is that no one should have that kind of power?
Well, ain't that just fucking fairies and dancing dildos, eh? I am to live right down here, mate.
I've never... Okay. Ugh. Ew, why? Yeah, they need to do puke warnings. It's so gross, but you deserve it, Huey. I hope that it rots your gut.
With the changes around here, our EBITDA margins will drop a tiny bit. How do you want to handle that on the earnings call?
No idea. I'm just here to be the talent.
Do you think you know better than me?
No, she has a job.
It was stupid of me. I'm so stupid. And you're so great. And
the placating is so annoying.
We look forward to working hand in glove under your...
He's already recognizing that no one actually respects him, that it is purely fear. And fear doesn't feel good, not that long.
Allow me to introduce you to the new head of crime analytics, the Deep.
Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, they're all like, you're an idiot.
If you work hard enough,
There's nothing you can't achieve.
Okay, man.
Dream
Do you
big.
want some V for yourself? Because I'm sick of it.
Sorry, Barbara. Right person gets the job.
Barbara's
Break the
literally
ice.
gagging on her own vomit right now, and I'm right there with her.
Oh, and one more thing. Everyone just needs to sign up for performance reviews.
He would take that one cupcake.
You still got me.
Oh, yeah, because you're in the same shitstorm as him. It's not a great thing, Huey. Don't be proud of that.
I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Try not to vomit green in her face, Huey.
You fucking murdered him.
Because you
And
had a
it's
big mouth.
all my fault.
Yeah, it is.
It is not your fault.
It is a little bit.
Come here, come here.
I mean, you didn't do it directly, but
Bit of honey. There's White Claws in the fridge. Some of that.
this isn't a
Gross
food
lavender.
sort of thing, Huey. This is a just be there.
Moscow was a dead end. I'm sorry.
Why is he lying? But you know what? Actually, she's got a big mouth.
Huey, your arm is broken. Where the hell is your cast?
I'm just trying to get a beat on what part you're most upset about. Is it the part where Soldier Boy's loose in Russia, or the part where I took some temporary...
I really feel like he shouldn't have told her about Soldier Boy.
No secrets? That's got to be worth some points.
You want points for not lying to me?
Right? That's basic behavior. That's like how men want to be applauded for like watching their own children.
If a guy in the car next to me gives me a dirty look, I'm like fucking Dom Toretto taking off, trying to get away from him because I'm quick and I'm all about family. But in Russia...
Ew!
Yeah, I knew how to do it. I just clenched my butt and I jumped and...
No, Huey, that was stupid and dangerous.
It was.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. You're
I
right.
mean, I'm glad he's at least admitting the fact that it was a high, right? That's why A-Train just about killed himself back in season 1, and also why Billy won't admit the fact that that's why he keeps taking it. I mean, it's a good thing, because at least now Annie can address the fact that he is definitely dosing for more than just the power rush.
Now let me see.
I wouldn't trust that mouth right now, man. Billy was vomiting for like 6 years after he took that first hit. Oh, does he have, I'm trying to figure out if he remembers who he is, where he is. I mean, he's got a hella beef with Russia, if that's the case. But I hope you realize that's the government. It wasn't like just the Russian people, because they don't deserve that.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I've been sober 4 months, asshole.
It's been a year for me.
What do you want? Oh, man. Why?
Send him over the edge. He'd end up killing 1 million people. The video was always a bluff.
Why is no one noticing the fact that Soldier Boy's blast nullified Kumiko's wound or abilities?
Must feel good.
Admit it.
I hated everything.
Lies! Liar.
They just made me
Of a dick.
more me.
Yep, if you're a dick before, it's not going to change if you're on drugs.
All of it does is just amp up all that shit that's already inside.
That's true.
You fucking all gotta go. Every fucking last one of you.
You know, most of them didn't choose to become this way, right? And also, Huey's not going to be down with you touching Annie, so yeah, I knew that was going to happen. We already know that Maeve deals with her, well, anything with sex. Oh, Billy, don't act like you're above it, sir. I don't think I want to see these. Yeah, I don't want to see this. I'm sorry. But I think it's quite interesting, you know, for Mr. High and Mighty, I hate all the soups. You're not above having sex with one? How are you any different than Huey?
You're the one who introduced us. You're the one who pays the debt. You work for me now.
You're just the weak link.
Pyotr Semyonov and his daughter Katerina, you do it today.
She's just a child.
Call me when it's done.
This is where you go to Butcher, because she's coming for you because you always fold, Frenchie. Don't be that guy.
How are you feeling?
Oh, you know what? She probably thinks she's not a soup anymore. That would make her happy, actually. Yeah, for her, she just thinks it makes her human. She's like everybody else now. I don't think this is permanent, though. Something tells me it's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You fucking coward. Why are you so desperate to be with people who hate you?
Because I have absolutely no self-esteem. If you haven't figured that out already. The guy was literally trying to, capitalize on his own community.
Well, a lot of black folks.
No, this has nothing to do with African Americans.
If you can't even say the word black, we already know we have a problem. Good night.
What can I do to make this right?
Jump out that window.
I don't know, make an apology or some shit.
What a great idea. It is so important to do the work.
I'm gonna need her to also follow Blue Hawk out that window. I'm so over everyone. Oh, he's back in America. As soon as I saw that big old McDee's. And he's been out of commission for 30 years. His team is gone. The world is different. Uh-oh, it's Russian music. Oh, no, please don't kill all these people. I didn't even think about PTSD triggers. No. Run away. What's your... Run away.
I am better.
I don't want her listening to this.
You got Janine watching this guy?
I know. His language gets a bit salty, but it's good for her.
How? For a black girl.
An explosion just rocked Midtown Manhattan. Early reports indicate 19 are dead. The NYPD...
Oh, snap. He's like, that might have been me. Gotta go.
No, baby. I'm sorry.
I feel like he really should tell her the truth at some point. Maybe not all the graphic detail. Look at him. Yes, Homelander. Suck it in. Someone who's gonna F you up.
The best way to handle this is to find him.
I never thought of that. Obviously. God. Okay, so why don't you go and do that?
Me? Aren't you the most powerful hero? Why is my blinking, flashing light disco ass gonna go out there?
Look, we're coming up on the site now. Can your crime analytics people look for him?
I'm on it. Just be careful, Huey.
No, how are people so unobservant? Homelander was scared. This is good. I mean, that is bad. That is very bad. But Homelander is scared. It's good. I don't know what to make of Soldier Boy yet, though. I mean, he is literally a walking, as we can see, time bomb. Aren't you hurt? Where's your cast?
Is Vicky here?
Where's your cast?
It turns out it's a bad sprain, so I'm okay. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Great. This is why you don't just take drugs willy-nilly, you dummy.
All right. Easy, mate.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Find them myself.
And what you gonna do when you find it?
Cry, freeze, go through PTSD. Why?
Knowing you already got a lead.
Of course I fucking do. Look at where we are.
A legend.
What, I bet Soldier Boy paid him a visit?
I feel bad because, I mean, MM should be allowed to tell him to screw off. But, of course, like I said, he's too PTSD'd up right now to do anything other than just stammer in front of him. And sadly, I bet you Soldier Boy has no memory whatsoever of him or what he did to his family. So this is going to make it so much worse. Yeah, you effed up.
Bot gets some publicity. It's a win-win. Just spring this shit on me.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier.
Make
Is
me
this
look
what you
bad.
wanted? For me to use my platform to help the community, right?
It's not helping the community. This is going to go so horribly bad.
Split-second decisions when fighting crime, and I apologize if any of mine have been...
If already nullified.
Ask my friends, many of whom are black, like A-Train. I do not see color.
This is so triggering.
Friends.
Powers, they don't!
Black Lives Matter.
Fuck you,
Walk away. Walk away. There you go. Get the fuck out.
All lives matter. All lives matter.
I knew something was about to happen. You ready? This is what you did, A-Train. That's all you got is stop? Another dead body. And that's on you, A-Train. Oh my God, it's your brother. I really, really wish that I knew that this was going to help A-Train, but I really don't think it will.
So you still got this
I'm
piece
sorry, I
of
got
dog shit
distracted for a
stuck to
second.
your
Paul
lip?
Reiser! How are you doing Stranger Things and this at the same time? I can't handle it. Those are probably real pictures, actually.
Marlon Brando was apparently balls deep in me. What, that's gay now? Fuck you. Who cares? What's the difference? Anyway.
That man is not alive to defend himself.
He was here, wasn't he?
I mean, I'm not even going to judge. You got two other users right there. Well, come on, Huey. Come on. We're doing drugs now.
You can't trust a man like that. Everything and everyone he touches turns to shit.
Ooh. Truth.
Because you okayed the cover-up. Shit, I okayed a million cover-ups. And they're all tearing you up. So just make this one right, will you?
Because coking yourself out to death is not the way to go.
Came to pick up his super suit. Although I did actually wear the suit once for Kelly LeBrock. By the way, part 2.
These are all people that were hot before Huey was even born.
He also came for his girlfriend's address.
Oh. The one who does the things?
Maybe you can go there and find out.
Yeah, he's like, can you leave me alone?
Mostly, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to do anything more than just get high right now. Please leave.
Stormfront supporters said on 4chan that this whole thing was an attempt by Stan Edgar to discredit you.
Right. Yeah, well, look, I don't know anything
4chan.
about Storm Chasers.
The fact that you're even reading anything on 4chan tells me what kind of news station you are.
Maeve. You're out to get me, aren't you?
I hate your guts.
What are you talking about?
William Butcher. I smell him all over you.
Oh, yeah. He does have a really good sense of smell. Did you wash since you're with Billy?
We were lonely together. And I loved you.
Okay.
In my own way.
As in not. He liked to have sex with you.
I hated you. But what's more, I fucking pitied you.
Maeve gives zero shits.
I mean, that's actually kind of funny, don't you think?
That's the best you've got, Homelander? Because you know she landed one. She landed a good one.
You want to know something else that's funny?
Oh, God, here comes the threat. Was that Black Noir?
I thought you were out. Nipped into the Dwayne Reed, got some more, didn't I?
Look at him. Look at Huey.
I know how
Heaving.
you feel about this shite.
These guys are so weak. He's trying to get the whole team on it now, so he doesn't feel so bad.
Him. You know, he also said, if you don't draw the line somewhere, how the hell are you going to know where you stand?
Exactly. Go ahead and destroy your relationship with Annie. I'm proud of you, I'm really proud of you. I was afraid he might take it.
Maybe it's me or you. Look, I know you're scared.
Why does Annie do this?
I am too, but...
To the wrong people. This chick does not care. She's literally pulling out her hair rather than quitting this job.
I am CEO.
Yep.
Next time, make a fucking appointment.
Annie has like the worst reads on people. It's actually terrifying. Are you forgetting, Frenchie, that if she actually is vulnerable now, Nina will come for her? Oh my gosh, were the powers her mental block? That actually makes so much sense. Okay, well, this is clearly not real, but I hope the part with her making a few sounds is real. I'm sorry, I just watched The Umbrella Academy the other day, so like seeing these musical numbers in these shows right now, I don't know what's happening. I'm not mad at it, but it's just an interesting trend. Oh, I really wish that medical staff could be this happy all the time. They deserve it. Bet you never knew that Frenchie had it in him. Okay, either all of this was a dream or she at least got one sound out. Oh. What's Frenchie's face?
I'll be right back.
He doesn't know how to compute. He's like, the last time I did anything remotely romantic towards you, you tried to kill me. And I know he's upset. I know this is a reaction because of Nina. You have a decision to make, Frenchie. Oh, he's so happy. It's not going to last. I just know it. This show's... Knew it. Yeah. And she's going to feel bad now because she can't help him.
And the Capuchin from Outbreak.
Technically, those aren't.
Wow, soup porn.
I love our little chats, but meters running.
Hold your horses, Sir Guns.
He looks so different.
Wow, those are much bigger than I thought they would be.
Can't take this seriously. To see Lori from The Walking Dead and Seth Rogen doing this, I can't. Not Lori, Laura. What the hell's her name? The sound effects, no! Oh my God, I'm gonna have to turn this off. I'm gonna have to edit all of that out. That was mean, Billy. You could have let him finish.
You knew the Ivans had him all this time.
I gotta get out of here.
She sold him out.
We got a big fish to hook. And you're the worm.
Is this a joke?
Does he really joking?
Come on, guys. Let me go. Come on, guys.
Really? Come on, guys. Instead of just telling them the information they might want to know on the chance they might let you go. This is why y'all stupids are stupid. I also forget that she's on a lot of drugs.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't call me for this.
Because I'm taking the V and I feel like I'm bad now.
Huey,
Break up with him.
you found more V.
It's temporary, V. It's temporary, okay? I'm not an idiot.
You are an idiot.
I don't need you to save me.
Period. Period. Run. Hide. Run and hide. Run mostly, though. Billy, what did you do?
I know you're never gonna forgive me.
He doesn't care. All right, Chins and Ackleys. We like the shave.
Consider it a gesture of good faith.
Good faith for what?
I need you to kill someone. I know this is awkward, your first day out and all, but...
Team up.
Yeah, I feel like since she did what she did, this is legit beef. He got shot in the, literally in the mouth. And not the fun way.
You look so young.
You don't.
Yikes.
The Russians pay you. Hmm?
Not enough if she's living here.
They didn't pay you anything.
She just hated you that much, I guess.
I held on to the hope that you would come.
Oh, her face. She's done. All the F's are gone.
I didn't love you.
Clearly.
I hated you.
Yep. He's Homelander. He's the earlier version of Homelander. Look at the face. Yep. Oh God. What if him and Homelander actually get along? Didn't really miss you when you died on Walking Dead either. Gonna be 100. Did he move MM out of the way? I hope so. Oh! Calm down, Annie. You're not ready for this fight.
We wanted a weapon. Soldier Boy's our weapon.
Sadly, it's
He's
true.
how we kill Homelander and Newman.
It's true.
You're teaming up with a murderer.
This is the only way that I can save you from Homelander.
Again, she doesn't need to be saved.
I'm doing this for you.
No,
whatever it takes.
you are doing this for you,
Remember?
Huey. It's always been about you and your fragile ego. Break up with him.
Please don't go.
He's gonna go. I wouldn't have even asked him, to be perfectly honest. He's already made it very clear this has nothing to do with you. I don't know what to tell you, Annie. You've just got really, really bad instincts about men and life choices and people. All right, ending on a little bit of a somber note on this one. Okay, guys, that was episode 5 of The Boys. And yes, the theme of this episode was lies. And yeah, there was a lot of lies happening, primarily between Huey and Annie. But I think that this is something that if Annie was really thinking about it, Huey's been kind of showing signs of this for a while. But like I said, unfortunately, Annie is not the greatest judge of character. Bless her, she does have a bit of that starry-eyed, I believe that there's good in everyone sort of mentality. And it's not a bad thing. I don't want her to necessarily lose all of that, because once you become that jaded, the world becomes a very terrible place for you. But she does need to get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? She needs to be a little sharper, you know? She needs to be a little bit more analytical of people and not just be so free with her trust. Because if she wasn't, if she was just a little bit more scrutinizing, that's the word I'm looking for, she would see that, you know, she pick up on the signs. She pick up on the things that she should see as red flags. And unfortunately with Huey, like I said, this has nothing to do with her. Huey has been on this, I don't feel good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm such a wimp, oh poor me. Oh, I need, you know, this drug to make me feel powerful. Like we already knew. I knew from the second he took his first hit of V24, he was going to be an addict, and that he's probably never going to quit this stuff unless it kills him. And even then, if it gets him to the point where he almost dies, I'm almost positive he will still probably take it. He's like A-Train, but worse, because at least A-Train kind of acknowledges that he's nothing. You know, that's the thing. We'll get to A-Train in a minute, but truthfully, A-Train's kind of accepted that he's an a-hole. He's kind of accepted that he's completely sold his soul to the devil, but Huey's still trying to tell himself he's a good guy. So that's the worst kind of a-hole, you know? And yes, I'm saying a-hole. I'm trying not to get too much, you know, there's already a lot of language and stuff in this video, so I'm trying to keep it a little cleaner. But anyway, I really do think that Annie needs to break up with him at this point. Huey needs to go through whatever the heck he needs to go through and figure out exactly who he is, because he does not know who that is right now. Annie actually is more, she's closer to knowing who she is overall, but I think that she also needs to come to a realization that there's certain things she cannot change, like people, and not just Huey, but even Homelander, and even that conversation she had with red hair, I keep forgetting her name, the assistant, the new CEO. Like, Annie keeps trying to make people into good people when they're not necessarily good people. And again, I'm not even saying that all these people are bad. Fear is a hell of a drug. Fear definitely motivates people to do a lot of things they normally wouldn't. But Annie's got to realize that not everybody's like Maeve or like her, who are quite willing to like die if that's what it takes to not cross certain lines. Not everyone's there. Other people will do whatever they need to do to survive, or they'll let fear dictate their decisions. And that's what we're seeing with most of the people that are around Homelander. And so anyway, yeah, I just think Annie needs to break up with him and just focus on how she's going to survive the continued tyranny of Homelander until they figure something out. I know she's mad about what's happening with this plan, but it is a good, that's what I said in the last episode, right? This guy has the ability, especially with his newfound powers, to take out Homelander, or at least weaken him. You might as well use it. And I mean, it sucks because I get it, the pairing together of working with someone like Soulja Boy, especially with what he did to MM, especially with all the things that he's done in the past. It's like teaming up with Homelander. But yeah, then we get into that bigger moral question of, is it better to fight evil with evil, right? Is that really the way to go? You know, fire with fire, is that always the best way to deal with things? Because in either way, things end up being burned. I'm not going to say much about the Maeve situation. Sad to see that she was taken out, but I had a feeling, I don't know why she was so foolish as to forget that Homelander can smell everything, which I didn't really know till this season, hearing Ryan say that he could smell Billy's blood. So with that in mind, Maeve had to know that Homelander had a good smell, and I'm like, she should have known he would know Billy's smell, and then she had it all over her. I mean, I'm thinking, I don't know if you didn't watch since you were with him, or that is the scent or the other things were so embedded that he could still smell it. But that was very careless on Maeve's part. Truthfully, I think it's because she fell off the wagon again, which don't get me started on her falling off the wagon for Billy's sake, but I digress. I know he didn't kill her, because Homelander, like I said, as much as he acts like a badass, there are certain people I don't think he'll ever kill because he still wants their approval. And we saw that. I do think it was a real moment for Homelander in that conversation when he was trying to find out if she ever cared about him, because that is all Homelander really wants. And her basically saying, nope, always hated you, never really liked you, pitied you actually. So, but again, because of that, that's why he can't kill Edgar either, right? Like he could have killed Edgar in that tower, but he didn't do it because he still seeks his approval deep down. So wherever Maeve is, it's probably not great, but again, I don't think he killed her. And it's interesting the parallel that they showed between Maeve and Homelander and the Scarlet, whatever her name was, and Soulja Boy, right? Again, Soulja Boy so narcissistic, so much like Homelander is, thinking that everyone loved him because everyone kissed his ass because they were basically scared of him, that it never occurred to him that his own girlfriend would sell his ass to the Russians, or actually just sell him out, actually, not even sell him. So, because I was like, she couldn't have gotten that much money if she's living in a trailer park selling her body online, right? So clearly there was no money involved. But anyways, interesting to find out that little tidbit of information, but she's now out of the equation, and he really doesn't have anything left except to possibly go after the people who didn't go after him. We'll see what happens. I don't think that this deal that Billy set up with him is going to stand as easily as Billy thinks. He doesn't really know Soulja Boy. He does not know what he's capable of, and who knows, with him and Homelander being so similar, worst case scenario is that they actually get along and actually start teaming up, and then what will we do? We have two two super overpowered supers who are besties. I'm actually terrified. Last thing to touch on, of course, is what happened with A-Train and his brother. A-Train, I've already talked a lot about how, you know, him using the culture to try to propagate himself and how gross that was. Again, the whole thing with him doing this apology with the guy who's actually, you know, responsible for all these crimes. He didn't really care about it. Otherwise, he would have told him, don't bother with the apology, because he would have seen in that office, and he knew deep down that whatever apology he offered would be fake. He did it, of course, for the money, the recognition, and the from Homelander. But we see him doing that without really thinking about the repercussions of it. Not only did innocent people get hurt in his own community, as he likes to put it, but now he basically ruined his brother for life, right? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still life beyond losing your ability to walk, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, his brother is an athlete, he's a gym teacher. Like, yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a turning point for A-Train. Like I said in the episode, he is a very, very shallow man, but I'm really hoping that he does do the right thing and actually do something to try to turn his life around, even if it means just leaving the Seven. But like I said, he's done so much already in, like, opposition to doing good that I just don't know whether or not this is going to be enough to change him, especially when he deals with the guilt. In fact, I'm going to sooner see him going back to using V than doing a turnaround, but who knows? We need someone on the inside besides Annie, especially now that Huey and, you know, Billy are off the books, or off the ranks, or sorry, off the rails. That's the word I'm looking for. So maybe A-Train might turn out to be a dark horse here. So that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. It was crazy. A lot happened here. I don't even know what to expect next with the show, but that's what makes it so great. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.